Today is 12 March 2022. In the morning time, about I don't know, 9 until 10, like this, 9, 10, 11, 9, 10, 10 I went to main center of refugee in Ter Apple, sorry, in Great Netherlands, absolutely. So that has issue with my this like today say you must wait, but I don't know how long if I couldn't make a solution. But inshallah, I will be what will happen. I wanna say about marriage and like this. As you know, I don't want to make deep and absolutely humans to many makes infinity great structure and absolutely to make some procedure of more and more rationally and naturally. For example, we have natural presence like marriage, infinity great, but you should pretend by pretend to be natural, to be a real marriage, not like خدای من like in real sample Iran. Unfortunately, many issues with money at least, and make only to stay on the something issue with feminine. They sell intimacy, everything is so. And also here and also everywhere has problem totally when girlfriend, astaghfirullah, many infinity great natural pretend has been so with this Satan system, but absolutely over forever. Or that is issue with marriage, and you can absolutely more and more deeply to describe with any humanity. When I say the les, at least has a natural pretend, the best, the first is marriage, and after, for example, in something to insert your identity. Absolutely, when you couldn't make marriage to make something infinity great for something feminine, money and like this, but you have also have money, but you want to make a humanity, absolutely insert in your identity and makes infinity great, like sign, as I said, fruit, we like vessels, berg, everything of this great trees, you see, tree of humanity, but you can see that is without vessels, but absolutely has roots. As a result, is something has a strong and solidary, and but you couldn't make something with at least unfortunately only has issue to resistance at absolutely for human to show at least and make a humanity with this infinity great. But as I said, you need more and more confidence, not lose When you are only Jewish, separate, unfortunately, makes in grand and horrible Zionist. They totally lost and infinity great and makes any inhumanity as they can. And absolutely for laughing to any religious like Jewish, like Christian, like Islam. We have one God, one religious. Absolutely. Combination of them. For example, make a Chacham with this. At least with it's something in look at something not inside or outside of human. Absolutely is important. You are human inside and outside. Makes infinity great. And also Christian. You can imagine with without roots and fruits and only come with the illusion of something, delusion of humanity, human and humanity, the first humanity. 10 Commandments, root of infinity great Moses. You can imagine the delusion come to make at least a Christmas tree. No roots, no, only more and more you can see, no fruits, and also in winter. What kind of humanity? I don't want the deep, that is meaningful, when absolutely you rationally, naturally, infinity rational, to investigate everything. When you speak with the science, with the religious, you totally science, not delusion of nothing to separate everything. And also in delusion of industrial Satan, delusion of industry had make issue for Islam, industry Islam. Unfortunately, like Khamenei, Abu Fatah, Abu Pashto Shabi, I don't know, in Yemen, poor people everywhere. Palestine, Nasrullah, I am sorry for words, infinity. To make many horrible terrorists, Daesh, Taliban, you can see everywhere, Khamenei, any this inhumanity with the most and the worst, they can as they can as their abilities. Many, more than 42 years, 43 years, about 43 years. But before has issue with the natural obi to pick up only infrastructure, like to make fruits for obis like Europe and US, Russia and China and like this. But my mean is never involved by people, human system. So I wanna, for example, hint also you can with this root and fruits, and absolutely we have the fruit and make something infinity great. Pray. At least you can in not inside meaningful of this infinity great stimulation to maximize your confidence on the natural way. That needs that absolutely needs to have humanity the first, and we never have human without humanity, male and like female, and I describe. As a result, you can imagine what kind of issue has. The salad has, for example, with something, a stone on the soil and like this, to see you come back to this, and you have been born of this, at least. And also like not like the Abu Bakr and Omar to combine your to touch your hands. That is like a tree, to release your hand, and like in feminine waves to make a stimulation is rationally, not to like I don't want to make an issue with one God, one religious we have, but many you can imagine, the Orthodox, Shia, any Sunni, Catholic, everything, Protest, and Jewish and everything. And absolutely Ibrahim infinity great to implant this tree to grow up infinity great. So that has issue with like also many issues you can with the tree of humanity. Jesus in end of infinity great his life as a man, as the real human, with on the cross, like tree of humanity. As a result, I wanna again, for example, today is a Sabbath in an infinity great. I wanna hint again. This meaningful has issue. We never lose hope, trust to God and human. When Sabbath God has issue to create human and this infinity great world. As a result, you will be again come back to answer, what did you do? What did you do? Myself, I'm totally nothing. Yes, that is for human is infinity great. When you have in absolutely abnormal obi situation, like Khamenei, like at the moment poor people, US everywhere, you must. For example, many country infinity great, many countries with human and humanity. The save, for example, the force, the most important, the absolute save your life. And after save your life, you can come to way, natural way. What kind of issue you on this Saturn's obese? Saturn has been absolutely over forever, but you couldn't stand with this situation, with the OB way, with stealing, killing, with lie, everything, and lose every moment by moment God and infinity great 10 commands of Moses. And more pain insert to the world. You must take a refugee or immigration to save your life physically and mentally. Naturally has two issues. Get together infinity great. You should save your life and come to natural way as a refugee or immigration, and never lose and never have an issue with suicide. Never. As a Sabbatin, one, you can imagine this infinity meaningful of item of comment of Moses has issue never suicide. I don't want to make it deep and absolutely human, more and more understand and absolutely better infinity, better than me. God bless you, man.